Ooh, alrighty, everybody. Hope. Ooh, oh, that's just my dog. Hope you guys are having a pretty good day today. I'll wait for a few more people to try to jump in here before I start going. Ooh, excuse me, my voice is a little dry. Hey, Wonder Space. Hey, Giovanni. Hey, Roman. Not much. I just said hello to my grandmother. She just came by a little bit ago. In fact. Oh, no. But yeah, so I just said hi to my grandmother. And then took a look out to use the bathroom. So hopefully it's not too much of a problem during tonight's stream. Hey, Puppet Chow. When you bought this Bitcoin dip, you should have had a plan involved. So let me go over here to this is Sol. Let me actually get our Sol and a little bit of Bitcoin. Let's go to the 5-minute chart. So you should have had a plan if you got bought here, wherever. If you were going to hold this on for the potential breakout, eventually keeps on going higher and higher, or did you just want to buy low and sell high up here, take your profits and walk away? It's really up to you. If you want to, right now you have a few options. You can sell your entire position for a pretty nice profit, I would assume, right? Especially if you're using some leverage there. Now, you could also just start. Maybe you say, "Hey, I want to sell 25% of my position just in case it takes a little bit of a dip." Because on the 15-minute chart here, you do see we're running into the 200 moving average, and that is currently the resistance level for Bitcoin. The 5, we're popping above the 200, so that's nice to see. Let's see. I need to put stars next to all these. I hate clicking all these. 45 hour 3. Okay, there we go. On the 1 hour, we're running into the 50 and the 20. The 20 looks like we may be able to break above that also, which means we'd probably be able to break over that 200 on the 15. And we would probably run into the 50 on the 1 hour. On the 2 hour, we're looking fine. I believe on the 3 hour, on the 3 hour, we're currently running into the 20. That's not bad. If you actually look at where we held, it was actually the 50 on the 3 hour chart, so where Bitcoin ended up holding. And was there anything here that we really just held support? Not really so far. The 4 hour 50 came close, but nothing really came close to that exact moment in time where we ended up stopping. There was a support level from way back over here, but I mean, nobody would have that level of support there. But yeah, so it's up to you depending on how you want to play this right here. So far you're in the green. If you just want to have a stop loss, risk some profits, and just say, hey, if it drops back down to let's see, let's say 56,000, which is right here, depending on where you bought it at, obviously, you can make a little bit of money, okay? And you can just, you're risking, if you have the stop loss right here, you're still hoping it's going to bounce off, but if for whatever reason it decides to take a little bit of a drop, you have a safety net so you can at least take some profit out of this trade, okay? Hey, Crypto Profit. Hey, Lionel? Sorry, I'm going to mispronounce your name. I'm so sorry, man. Hey, Puppy Chow, I thought Bitcoin dip. Oh, no, you just asked me the question. Hey, Louie. Hey, Monica. Let's see. Time for targets. Hey, Louie. Right now, let's see. What do we have for Bitcoin right now? I expect Bitcoin to slowly keep on grinding up here. Had this little bit of a dip. I'm not too concerned about now because we didn't actually get hit too far. And when we did get hit, let me turn on the volume of my headphones a little bit. When we did get hit by this, let me just go this extreme volatility here. We managed to get, bought back up in a hurry. And so far, not for sure yet, we are making a nice comeback here. We are trying to go back above this trend line here, above 56,776. And at the moment, is that even the resistance anymore? Let's see. Let's delete that line. Right here. This is still support and resistance level. That's still good to use. Yeah, we're still climbing up. So at the moment, I would have a price target of close to 57,000 short term. That's why I really want to see this thing get back up to. From there, maybe it takes a little bit of dip. Maybe it cools down. But for this moment in time, guys, let's see. I'll just do a recap here. I know some people just joined. So on the 30, what are you doing, dog? You biting the right stuff? Okay. On the 50 or on the 30-minute chart, we are running into the 50 moving average. Not too concerning. That's going to be a little bit easier to pass through, right? You can see we're still making a little bit of moves here. 45, we're going to run to the 50 again. 1 hour, we're going to run into the 50. So right now we are looking at a lot of resistance levels, but Bitcoin's been doing fine so far, so I think it'll be fine continuing on here. And actually, let me just go back to that 4-hour chart. Look at this. We were all worried during this time. We popped up, came back down a little bit, still making moves here. So don't forget the fact that we are still at 56,000 after all the crap we've been through over the last few months, right? We're still at 56,000. Let's see right here. Let me go right there. There we go. So we might have little dips, little stair steps, whatever it may take, but right now we're still grinding up. Even if it doesn't look that pretty, we're still grinding. And let me make sure I do something here as well. Move this up here. There we go, okay. Let's go back over here. Perfect. Hey Brandon, Sheep, XRP, or ADA as Bitcoin's catalyst? Right now, Bitcoin's not going to be much of a catalyst. It kind of tanked a lot of stuff a few hours ago, but as of right now, let's take a look at some of these altcoins coming in here. Hold on, I got to load on my phone. One of my copy traders just shorted the position here for a short-term play. It looks like. I only have 25x leverage set up. Yeah, I do. Oh well, I'll see what that ends up becoming. Hopefully it doesn't just spike up out of nowhere though. Alright, but let's take a quick peek over here. Okay, first let's look at Dogecoin. We're going to look at the 4-hour chart here just to see what's happening. 4 hours, Dogecoin hitting support and bouncing off. So far, looking okay. As far as Dogecoin's concerned, it did break below this trend line. That was an obvious sell marker right there. If Dogecoin falls below this, you guys want to sell again and look to buy it down at another level of support. That support level may be down here at about 21, 22, or more likely by then it will probably come down to probably close to 20 cents right around here, yeah. All right. So keep an eye on Dogecoin. So far it managed to bounce off of support down here, which is not a bad thing. Ethereum, 4-hour chart here. We've had this for a few hours now. It's still doing okay. It's just kind of waiting it out. But it has not taken, this dip did not accelerate, and that's what you really wanted to see from Ethereum. You wanted to see it hold strong just in case Bitcoin does have a big rally right here. Matic, let's see. I mean, it tried to hold right here on the old trend line, but I didn't really do a good job of it. But it's bouncing up just the same, having a nice little move here, running into the 200 moving average on the 4-hour chart, which could be a little bit of a problem just because the 20 is overlapping that as well. As far as ADA, still going sideways. I found some support as well. Let me move this right here, actually. We can actually add a new trend line. Check on my dog. What's my dog doing? Oh, okay, he's eating a tennis ball. That's fine. We all remember ADA's breakdown point was right there. Sold. You could have bought back a little bit lower. Right now, altcoins are still kind of dropping a little bit here, though. What are we looking at for this? Doggo. Stop it. That dog has been going crazy with teething. Oh, there we go. So, right now, ADA is in this pendant. It could change fairly soon if Bitcoin blows up. This could easily just start moving up as fast as it can go. XRP, you just asked about that one. That one broke down earlier. Let's see. It wasn't as, it was a pretty drastic breakdown here, but it didn't break down too much after it actually broke down below the pendant line here, so that's not too bad. Holding over the 50. Oh, okay, sorry. My dog just farted next to me and it smelled like crap. But I was making sure he didn't actually crap. But yeah, so XRP looks okay. I mean, you could adjust the trend line here, but it's either going to wrap around like most of these other coins. How they look, it just doesn't look as pretty. Because this thing had a nice breakout here. Look at this, 14%. Then it came back down about 13%. So I'm hoping this can move a little bit as well. Bittorrent came down as well. It actually did break down. You can see this nice little red candle there. Bounced off support as well. It has been holding over the last few hours. That's fine. Hopefully it's able to get back above in the next few days above point. Let's get back up to 4, I guess, for Bittorrent. Bittorrent, just like STMX, likes to have these little bit of rallies when they can. They'd love to find any excuse to have a nice little crazy pop out of nowhere. You have to sell on the pop and buy back lower because you can take this little profit here of, let's say you didn't get the whole thing, but 55% profit, right? But, you know, let's say you bought up here or somewhere crazy because you thought it was going to keep on going up. You could easily lose 42% on that trade, right? So be careful about it. But when these pops happen, oh, it's beautiful profits. Beautiful, beautiful profits. All right, anything else here? That really piques my interest. Sol ended up bouncing up. I think it actually rebounded off of one of the moving averages here on the daily, yeah. Ended up popping up here over the 50. Bounced right back above the 20, and now it's coming back down a little bit. Unfortunately, it is like the only thing on my screen right now that is red. Since 5 o'clock at least. So, still may be coming down a little bit. Still doesn't look primed to break out of this pennant here. Still waiting for this one enthusiastically. FTM, still flagging sideways. Had this a little bit of a breakout. That was more of a day trade, not a long-term trade here. Yeah, see, pop. And then what happened? Bitcoin went down, so this came down as well. So we don't need this anymore. The breakout occurred. What we could use for Phantom at the moment, because I know this thing still has potential here. Now we just have to, it's more of a waiting game here, because look at that. Oh, that was beautiful. All right, now we go here. That's what we're looking at right now. This still, in my opinion, still has more room to come down if Bitcoin would take a little dip. I would say the real low point for this is about $1.95. Hopefully you'd want to buy this closer to $2.05, around those levels. Luna's on the 30 has actually been bleeding down pretty bad. Let's see anything else going on here. I mean, every time Luna comes down, it usually pumps up pretty good. So, and then so far, this is up 3%. So I think Luna could be a pretty good long player actually right here. I could do a short-term trend line here if you guys are looking at more of a day trade. There we go. So this definitely has some more room to run up. And then Sheeb, still doing fine. Broke down a little bit, but it managed to hold. Like, this thing actually managed to hold pretty well. Right? Managed to hold just fine after the breakdown. So, patiently waiting for this one. Let's see, the 4 hour, what's the day look like? Still looks okay on the day chart. Still looks okay. I want this to actually have a good day in the next 23 hours. I want Sheep to pop, or I might come down a little bit more to take a little bit more of a breather. So hopefully Sheep can make a move in the next 24 hours here. Let me go back over to Ethereum. What was moving earlier? Matic is making a little bit of a move right now as well. Alright, here's Bitcoin on the 5. Amazon truck, okay. Let's see. Hey, the members, Doge finally rebounding. Hopefully 30 by the end of the month if the dominance comes down. Yeah, I'm wondering about the dominance myself. Low Roller Scratcher talks about it quite often, and he's pretty accurate about that. The dominance has been increasing quite drastically for Bitcoin here. Dude, what are you doing, my man? Stop biting stuff. But yeah, so right now I'm waiting for Doge to make a little bit of move, but it's only up about a percent 30. It's going to try to make up some of those losses that we saw. Yeah, like this. It's going to try to make some losses. If it can work its way back up to 24 cents, that'd be a very encouraging sign for Dogecoin. A very encouraging sign. Short term though, like, we're back down here where we don't want to be. We need to keep on climbing and climbing with Dogecoin, at least staying stable. The one thing about Dogecoin is every now and again everything's falling, but Dogecoin's only down 1%, while everything's down like 5-6%. Excuse me. If that pattern can keep up, that'll help out Doge a lot. Look at Dogecoin right here, popping up right now on the 15, on the 5 making moves, on the 30 still making moves, on the 45 popping up. So not much resistance. 1 hour breaking above, 2 hours breaking above, 3 hours running into a little bit of resistance right on the 20, but it's been able to break through a lot of resistance so far. 4 hour, a little bit more. So yeah, Dogecoin is having a pretty nice little trade right here, a little play right there. And right now, Luna is also making some good progress at the moment. Let's see. Let's see. That's fine. Do you feel Loki, Costco brand, Kirkland signature dry food? It's premium quality, but oh man, do their farts stink from it? No, it's some Hills Farm stuff. I don't know what it is. I should know off the top of my head, but I don't. But yeah, his farts always stink. But yeah, he's just kind of gassy from it. It's not so much that it smells. It's more that he just farts all the time because he just likes to chug down water left and right. Always loving to chug down water. Let's see. Hey, Wonder Space, what about B&B? When you just give a ticker, I have no idea what you want from it. Hey, the members, but if you let me know, I'll gladly do it. Hey, the members, oh, so funny. Bitcoin loses 1% dominance and alts pump. Can't wait for alt season. For real. So we'll see. We'll see how that one goes. What made you short Bitcoin? Oh, I didn't short it. I don't usually trade too actively while I'm streaming. So I'm an affiliate for a company called Bittorrent. They have a really good exchange. I like it a lot. I've been trying to find an exchange that I kind of like for a while now. But basically, they have this thing where it's called copy trading, where when I'm busy and I'm not trading, I give a certain portion of my portfolio over to these traders, right? And you can see how much percentage they've returned over the last few weeks and whatnot. You have to kind of vet them a little bit more. It's not just as easy looking at these green numbers here. But then you follow them, the ones that have a followability, and then they make trades on your behalf, and you make some money off of it. Or you lose some money. It's not perfectly, they always win, okay? So, and so that guy opened up the trade. I suspect what this guy saw is he was on the 5-minute chart or the 15, and he was just seeing how we were running into the 200 moving average. He's like, we're really close. We just saw it here. This may be an okay time to short the position. And if I was trading, that's what I'd be looking for that small term short, right? He may have also been using another indicator, another moving average, something else. There we go. Move some stuff down here. Perfect. All right. There we go. All right, 1 second, guys. Let's see. There we go. All right, perfect. What website was that? Does that do the trading for you? Yeah, so it's not a bot. It's literally, there's another human, usually over in Asia or America or South Korea or sometimes Europe. And it's called Bidget. Let me, yeah, hold on. This is not the stream I need. I need this stream right here. Yeah, there you go. All right. So if you go down here to my description, here is where I trade crypto. You can copy professional traders. It's this link right here, and it takes you to this website. If I just go to the main page, this one here, right? Begin your crypto trading journey. And it's pretty nice. This kind of teaches you how to use leverage in trading, which can be very, very complicated, very, very annoying. You know, it can be quite wild if you're not used to leverage, okay? And one of the reasons I like it so much is because when you guys sign up for Bidget, they have this really cool rewards section where if you want to do it as much as you can do it. But basically, if you sign up, you get $10. If you make your first deposit, you get 10% of your first deposit back to you. So if you do $100, you get $10. If you do $1,000, you get $100. Obviously kept at $100. Follow One Bidget social media and retweet any tweet to get $5 coupon. Contact the customer support. If you want to do that, you can. If you're active Twitter, you can do that. Telegram group, $5. If you trade actively for 15 days, that means you don't have to use any leverage. Just make one trade here, like buy Bitcoin, make a $5 profit for a few days. You know, however much you want to do that, you get $100 for it. Copy trade, complete a copy trade for the first time. You get a coupon with 10% of your copy trade transaction fee. The reward will be kept at $200. So, this, like most exchanges, this has fees, but this will pay you back some of the fees that you're paying into the exchange, right? Like who else has fees? Like, you know, Coinbase, KuCoin, Binance, all those type of fees. Same thing, except for they give you some of that money back. Cumulative trading. Complete 3 futures trades and get a coupon with 10% of your transaction fee for the 3 closing trades. The reward will be kept at $200. So, you know, use BB. Yeah, this one here as well. So, there's a lot of ways for you to make money as soon as you sign up, which I kind of like because most times when people hop into a new account, they make a kind of a dumb trade or they do something by mistake, and that kind of loses them money. And this experience, like, you know, I was just kind of making money by just having fun and trading. You know, just testing out the platform. So, it was pretty nice. And I was only testing the platform out with a couple $100, and I ended up moving that a couple $100 into like $300 or $400 because of the copy traders and just the money they were giving back to me. So it was pretty nice. I made a video on my channel though about copy trading and how to get started with the process. It's a pretty long and boring one. I'm sorry about that, but let's see. What is that? Yeah, right here. ultimate guide to copy trading professional traders. So I walked through the whole step of depositing money, moving money in between your accounts in here, giving you a brief overview of the follow, like everything I just told you about, a little more in detail about how you actually follow and everything like that. So I recommend them highly. Again, I'm an affiliate, so I do get paid for you guys when you guys. Well, I don't get paid if you guys sign up. I get paid if you guys trade and stuff like that. But I guess it's only pennies. But still, it does help out the channel. So I just want to full disclosure. I am an affiliate of theirs. Let's see. Hey, Windmoon, nice thumbnail to 100K. LOL. For real, I'm hoping for Bitcoin to get 100K. I'm tired of being here at these low levels. I need some volatility in my life. Hey, Ramirez, how do you day trade? Like what platform, etc.? Not just strategies, just like the easiest way? Well, normally what I do is, well, I trade off a Bittorrent, right? So what I'll do is I'll say, hey, I have some money here. I want to open a position here. Let me go to the 5, whatever. This uses TradingView software. So everything you see right here, you can do right here for the most part, okay? And then you see the order books, market trades. I make an order. I do a long or a short. And then from there... what are you doing, doggo? Falling asleep? That's okay. But what I normally like to go off of is key breakout points and trend lines. So you see with this one, somebody just asked me a few seconds ago, why would this guy that is right here, why would he open up a short position? Why would he do something like that? Well, again, if you just look at the chart here, you see the 15-minute chart. You see how we're running into this wall, which was the 200 moving average on the 15-minute chart. We ran into it once. We weren't able to do it twice, so he thought, I'll take a chance here, and I'll do a short-term short play. Now, normally, if you were not trading with leverage, you would not actually do this trade because you would not be making any profit, right? So let me see right here. Go right there. So you wouldn't do this trade because you would only be making on a short, like maybe 0.5% profit, and is that really worth it? Not really. Okay. Now. But if you do leverage here, like, right now my leverage is set to 25. If I set this to 125, instead of being up 10%, I could have been up like, probably like good 40, 50% in that little bit of time. Now, the only thing that's concerning about that is, he made the correct choice because we were running into the 200 moving average wall, sorry. And we got hit back, right? So he made the right choice. He made the right amount of money, right? But let's say for whatever reason, he did it right at the right time, but it still broke out anyway, and we were up a little bit. Well, I might have been down 40% in a matter of like 2-3 minutes, just off of that little pop. So you got to be very careful about leverage. Right now, I'm leaving my leverage at about 25 to 50. Normally, it's actually at 50, but for right now, I'm just leaving on 25 because I'm not really trading too much this week. This week, I'm really doing a lot of family stuff, and my mind is just not really on the market, so to speak. It's been more on like options, looking for option flow data for you guys, and waiting for Bitcoin to make a move and just kind of periodically looking to see what I can find here. There we go. There you go. Seeing Luna take a little bit of a dip. Dogecoin taking a little bit of a dip after a nice little bit of a rally here. This is Binance. This is Bitcoin on the 1 minute chart here. Actually, I'll keep Bitcoin on the 1 minute chart just for short term. Let's see. Hey, Winman, where's the Doge $1? I just took it off because everybody was complaining about it. I should put it back up there. Right now, I think I have it set to 0.550 cents, something like that. I can put it back to $1. Let's see. Does Bittorrent a publicly traded company? No, it's a company down in over in Singapore, excuse me, not down. Yeah, it's down for me, I guess, but yeah, it's over in Singapore. It's good. I've had some calls with them. They're really nice people. They wanted to ask me a whole bunch of questions about like if I wanted to do a partnership with them and all this other type of stuff, and I was like, yeah, sure. I just asked them to let me use their platform for a little bit of time and practice it out, and I practiced it while I was over at my friend's wedding. So I was looking at it, testing it out, and then for the week I was sick afterwards, I was also testing it out, right? Because you guys know I don't really promote any coins or anything I really don't feel comfortable in. So I wanted to make sure this thing was legit because, I've never had any bad experiences with exchanges, but unless Coinbase with their fees, right? But I always want to make sure before I kind of promote something to you, I want to let you guys know like, hey, this is actually good. I actually like it. It's enough where I'm actually moving money in there, right? So, I like it. Let me go right here. Let's see. Hey, Steve. Hope you're doing pretty well, my man. If you have 2K, use 1K with 125% long short and 1K with 125 long. That buys you 2 Bitcoin each way. 1 Bitcoin moves 1K. You make 1K in the end. Is that correct using isolated, not cross? Let me see. Okay. Well, if the leverages are the same and it moves in one way or another, percentage-wise, it's going to be about the same, percentage-wise. So, plus the fees are going to be a little bit, take a little bit of a chunk out there too. So what I normally do is, if I'm looking to kind of hedge my bets, I'll do a long at 125x leverage, and I'll do a short at, say, 75x leverage or 50x leverage. Normally 75 because you want to be a little bit closer to that 125. And then from there, if it follows my pattern, like my belief about where Bitcoin's going and whatnot during the trade itself, then I'll be making money and also losing at the same time, but that money that I'm making is going to more than make up for it. And then by some chance, if I feel like, okay, we're really starting to chug along here and now it looks like we're clear to this next gap up spot, I might sell a portion of my short position. Not all of it, but maybe I'll sell half or a quarter of my short position, and to help me stop losing so much money, even though I'm making money on that long-term trade. But if you do 125x both ways, most of the time you're going to lose money just because of it's going to be pretty similar, plus the fees are going to take a chunk out of it as well. But I have not tried that exact strategy before, so give it a shot on the simulation. Give it a shot on the simulation. That'd be a better one. Hey, Prince, how many Bitcoin do you own? I own a total of 3. I got them 2018, I think 2018, 2019. I was a nerd in Bozeman, Montana in college, and basically I did these kind of meetup groups. And since Bozeman was such a small town, only like 5 people in the town, or like maybe 15,000 came over. But we talked about Bitcoin, and this guy was like, you got to buy Bitcoin, you got to buy it. And he's like, we've made millions off of Bitcoin. And they showed me they just bought a new mansion and everything like that. And they were just like this old couple that really just enjoyed talking about Bitcoin. And they could really convince me to buy Bitcoin. And I was like, what the heck? So I saved it for a little bit of time, and I bought 2 Bitcoin. And then, because that was about, at the time, that was about like $7,000, right? For 2 Bitcoin. And then afterwards, I made some money in an options play. I think it was a Tesla back in the day, before I did the resplit. And then I put that into another Bitcoin. And then kind of here we are today, right? So I only own 3, but 3 is a lot more than a lot of people, right? But I'm not actually selling them. They are my retirement plan, or part of my retirement plan, I would say. See. Hey, Cyberzone. If you want to see what Bitcoin SV is all about, I'll post a link for you. SV. How do you... There you go. All right. Whenever you want to learn something specific about a particular coin, the best thing you can do is go to coinmarketcap.com and check out their website. Usually it has some pretty good information here. Bitcoin Independence Day. Oh, geez. There you go. And there's your link. Check it out. It'll bring out everything. Why, society, projects, learn, build, earn, use, Bitcoin mining, all that good stuff. They actually had another one too. I wonder if that's a different website or if it's the same thing. Here's another one as well for Bitcoin SV if you want to take a look at it. There we go. Okie dokie. And Bitcoin's coming down a little bit more. Yeah, that guy timed this short for the perfect time. Yowza. Okay. Let's see. Hey, the members. I'll never leverage trade, too risky. It's not too, I mean, it is more risky, but it helps you make money on a day-to-day basis when you're trying to like trade stuff that's not moving up like large amounts of, it's not moving large amounts, right? It's moving just a fraction of a percent up here or there. If you want to do a day trade on it, you have to do more of a leverage play. Now, if you want to swing trade, that's where you don't need leverage, and you can just buy and get your 15-20%, as time kind of rolls on, and that's how a lot of people like to trade. Leverage is definitely more risky. That's why, you don't have to use leverage. They have there's leverage here, but I think if I go, here. Leverage here, but if I just go to spot, this is the non-leverage part of the site, because I think they understand exactly what you're talking about. Not everybody wants to do leverage. So everything here, and they have a lot more coins on non-leverage as well. They have a whole freaking list of coins. You can buy, short, whatever you guys want to do. But yeah, I do understand. Leverage is very, well, not super risky, depending on how much leverage you do. But yeah, leverage can definitely be tricky if you're not used to it. It messes with your mind. Let's see. Kuma Inu had another good day, which it wasn't a pain to get. Yeah, usually I only usually buy those types of coins if I'm buying them on like page 6 or 7. My strategy for long-term holding. But that's the only time I'm going to use any of those type of platforms, because otherwise it's just too much of a hassle to try to get in and out, in and out, in and out. Let's see. There we go. Still making a little bit of a move here. Let me zoom out for Bitcoin here very fast, because I have been noticing a lot of people just like freaking out about Bitcoin's price and whatnot. But I think people just always seem to forget that we're at 56,000. And you give it a few days, and remember, just a few days ago, just 2 weeks ago, we were at 41,000. Just 2 weeks ago, we were at 41,000, and we moved up about 16,000, about 15,000 points in 2 weeks. And everybody forgets that it's a weird time. Everybody always wants Bitcoin to go only up, but guys, we're looking just fine here. Just looking just fine. Yeah, we did break down out of this trend here, spiked back up, then came back down again. There we go. Back on the 5. Took a little bit of a dip. Again, the support you guys should worry about is this one right here at about 53,329. That's what I'd be concerned about if Bitcoin fell down below those levels. That's what you'd be like, we might be taking a little bit more of a longer term. Let's see. There you go. Yeah, we might be taking a little bit of a cool down if we come all the way back down here. We might have to worry about getting back down to 48,843 with about 49,000, right? But so far, we didn't hit it. We bounced up pretty nicely, and now we're still grinding back on. Still slowly grinding, but grinding. I'll take a slow grind instead of going down any day. There we go. And I'm hoping that Dogecoin and some of these other coins will start to pop off here pretty soon. More of, actually, let me take a quick look at dominance. There we go. And overlapping is probably going to work fine for you guys. What do you guys like stacked? No, it's fine. Okay. There we go. And you see over the last few days, Bitcoin dominance goes up. Everything else goes down, right? This big blue one right here is Ethereum, but you can see on the bottom, Dogecoin's down here as well. I could do others. And you see others is still coming down a little bit as well. So as long as Bitcoin dominance goes up, you may see altcoins take a little bit of a hit. That is fine. That is fine. You're going to notice pretty soon, again, Bitcoin's going to go down in a wave. That's when everybody's going to go crazy with their grandmas, and everybody's going to be like, oh my gosh, did you hear about Dogecoin, Shiba, whatever. All the altcoins are going to have their explosion time. Again, the explosion time is not when you guys buy. You guys still buy around now, or back a few months ago when we were all buying very, very low prices, right? Guys are all buying for that big explosion. You may lose a little bit of money before then, but whenever that explosion happens, you're going to be looking at some good profits, right? But yeah, you can always try to wait for that momentum and see, hey, I don't want to say this. Altcoins are starting, or Bitcoin's starting to lose dominance. I'll just say that. When Bitcoin starts to lose dominance here, that's when you start to get really, really excited about some of these other plays, right? Let me go back over here. There we go. How is everything looking on the 15 at the moment? Dogecoin still curling up, looks fine. I don't like that shape, but that's fine. Ethereum, sideways, that's fine. Matic, bouncing off. ADA, bouncing. XRP, bouncing. Bittorrent, bouncing. Still climbing, though. So, right now, everything is still doing okay. I'm not going to say everything looks great, but everything's just doing okay. Because altcoins were up pretty okay over the last few days. This is October 11th. Oh, this was just yesterday, yeah. Spiked up. They came back down to previous day's levels. Except for Luna. Luna's been coming down for a hot minute. Sheeb still looks okay. I'm starting a new stream tonight since everybody kept on asking me to make a Sheeb stream. Sheeb stream. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to have Sheeb on one side and Dogecoin on the other. It'll be like a versus channel, if you will. So hopefully somebody takes some pleasure out of that. Because a whole bunch of people have been asking me for Sheeb. And I've been saying, like, I don't have a Sheeb ticker, right? But what I did find out is that if I go to my Webull account online, Weeb does have a Sheeb ticker. So I can just put it up there as well. I'll be streaming it from one of my Canadian servers. There we go. I got my bag of Doge. The average price is 35 holding to the alt season. There you go. See, the alt season is where a lot of bag holders are going to be not bag holders anymore. You just kind of have to hold long enough. The only problem with that, right, is you could have been using that money to make more money. But oops, sorry, Bloki. But at the same time, you know what? So who knows if you would have made money if you traded that money before, right? A lot of times holding is the best way to trade. Well, actually, it is the best way to trade crypto. Hey, Mattis, thank you so much for giving the super chat, man. I really do appreciate it. Hey, look who's live. Glad to see you, my man. Hey, dude, I'm doing pretty well today. It's been a long day. I'm a little tired here, but I'm good. What is it? 6:35. At 8 o'clock, I gotta take a break. Or 8 o'clock, I'll probably call it a night. But I gotta help my sister do some financial aid webinar for college. So I don't have to pay as much. But yeah, it's been a pretty good day. It's starting to rain here a little bit more in Washington, so I'm pretty excited for it. I'm starting to do some yard work in the backyard, and it's been really nice. Like, just kind of chilling outside with the puppy running around all the time, and then just, well, pretty much raking rocks and leaves all day. Hey, Panda, where am I from? I'm from Tacoma, Washington, and I currently live, like, in Graham, Washington, so it's a little bit in the middle of nowhere. But it's nice. I used to live in downtown Seattle, which is pretty chill. But now I just like, I got tired of Seattle in a hot minute. But yeah, I'm Pacific Northwest. I used to live in Montana a little bit for college, and I have a lot of friends, and I go visit over in Pennsylvania and the East Coast quite a bit. So I'm usually all over the place. But luckily I have a laptop and all extra equipment in case I need to stream somewhere else. All right. I just spent a whole week in Philadelphia for a friend's wedding that only lasted like 1 day, right? Or 3 days with all the entertainment stuff. There we go. Hey, Keegan Todd. Michael, would going long on Ethereum Classic right now be a dumb idea? I mean, not necessarily since you're trying to catch the momentum of Bitcoin, but let me take a good look at the actual chart here. Yeah, you're trying to catch the momentum here. It's still climbing. So if you went long right now, the one thing you would have to consider is you would have to have a pretty tight stop loss. If you're well, depending on if you're using leverage or not. I'm going to assume you're not right now. If you are, you want to have that. You want to have it set to be a certain percentage, not a certain number, right? Just to protect yourself. But support down here at about $50.84. Still climbing. You do have a level of resistance up here for Ethereum Classic currently at about $55, excuse me. So we're only about $2 away, right? Or $2. Not too bad, right? So you are in kind of this middle zone. If we do take a look here, the 15, it is running into the 200 on the 15-minute chart. It is running into the 200. Hold on. Pause it for a second. You are running into the 200 on the 15-minute chart. On the 30-minute chart, good to go. 45, good to go. Just broke above the, what do you call? The 1 hour is where the real hiccup is. Not so much that 15-minute chart. The 1 hour 50 moving average right here is having a little bit of trouble. If you want to buy on that breakout, you could do that. That'd be fine. 2 hour breaking out looks fine. 3 hour, some trouble with the 20, but 20 is usually not too bad. And then 4 hour breaking above the 200. So far this looks fine for a long position. This long position would not last more than a day though. It'd probably last maybe up to 12 hours, maybe 16 hours at the most here. Because you'd be anticipating a little bit of a move like this. Now, if Bitcoin starts to surge, then by all means, hold on a little bit longer. You'll be making a little bit more money, right? But right now, pretty close to support. It is moving upwards here. Have a 5 to 10% stop loss just to protect yourself, and then you can make that trade if you want to. Just don't be surprised if it comes down a little bit, then eventually comes back up. Okay. And okay. Yeah, I've been watching Ethereum Classic though. If you go to the 4 hour though, back up to the zone it was before. The last time we were here, wanted to go up. I'm hoping I can at least try to go back up to this top of this channel here, which I guess right now is probably close to here or up here at $57. And then, oh, yeah, one last thing I forgot to tell you if I go to the 1 hour chart. You have an opportunity for a breakout here. Just because, be careful of these breakouts though. Had opportunity here, failed. So far here, it's working, but, adjust a little bit more. You might run into a little bit of a hiccup around here, about $53.65, which is like less than $1 from where you would be buying at the moment. So maybe your opportunity would be on that breakout. Even if it doesn't work, it's still been grinding up over time. There you go. Tell your sister to apply for Pell Grants. It's either free money or they say no. Oh, that could be pretty good. I mean, as long as it's not loans, that's fine. I just don't want her to be stuck with debt. Right now, if you want to go to college, you got to be stuck with debt. And I mean, it took me a minute to pay off my student loan debt. It was right. So I'm hoping that she can just get as much student aid as possible. I'll help cover the rest, and then she can go do whatever she wants to do that makes her happy, right? Or at least try to do something. I wanted to do engineering until I realized engineering is hard, and I was like, yeah, let's go to marketing. Hey, thanks, Wonder Space. I appreciate it, my man. If possible, can you check to see if there are any changes in the option flow for Snap? Yeah, hold on a second here. Looking for Snap. Move my phone thing over here. Okay, well, about 65% of the flow today was bearish, so that's not good. Let me see what it is if I can actually nail this down to a little bit shorter time frame. So everything that expires within, let's say, the next 3 weeks. Now it's only 55 bearish. Where's all the money going, though? Excuse me. Sweep, split. Okay. It's pretty darn even. I wouldn't say that one, like overall you can see it's bearish, but I wouldn't say it has, there's too much here going for it. Let me go actually here to historical flow. Let me look at Snap. And what I'll do is I'll look at the last like week or so since last Friday and then till today. Okay. Just so you have a couple extra days to work in here. Still very bearish. So yeah, be careful of Snap at the moment. Let me go over here to Snap. Just check out the chart. Why would everybody be so bullish on it? It's up 2% today. Oh no, I'm on the 5-minute chart. There you go. Some of the ones that expire a little bit later on in the next few weeks, though, they all looks like most of those ones are after the earnings report. So they might be anticipating a bad earnings report for Snapchat for whatever reason. I don't really follow Snapchat as far as like their financials, but they could be expecting something bad from there. Short-term wise, if we go over here to filters, advanced, expires in the next 2 weeks, then there you go. That is very, very bearish. So yeah, I'd be very careful about hopping into Snapchat at the moment. Let's see. Do you get some good premium here though? Let me see. I mean, there is some good. I mean, let's see. There is a lot more money flowing into the calls right here. It just so happens that the number of calls is being dominated by the shorts or the puts, right? So a lot of these are for this Friday around $70 to $75, and right now it's at $75. So they're buying them in the money. So that they understand it's risky to buy into Snapchat right now, but they still want to play it because they still think it can actually go up a little bit more. That's what the longs believe, at least in Snapchat. So I'd be careful. Overall, the flow is pretty bearish. It doesn't look too good, but you never know. Sometimes flow isn't the only thing that really determines what's happening with the charts here. It's still climbing up okay. Let's see. Yeah. There has been some bad SPY puts in here as well, so I think people just might think tech is going to go down, and a lot of these companies might go down just because the market forces them down, not just because of any of their actual own technicals. Dogecoin taking a little bit of a dip here. Yeah, no worries. Keegan, happy to help you out, my man. Let's see. Hiccup to... Okay, we'll check out the lapel grant then. Let's see. Snapchat news coming up, by the way. Oh, yep. There you go, Steve. Yep, exactly. So I'm wondering, like, let me go over here to FinViz. Oh, I turned my heater off. Oh, it is cold. Any big news for Snap over the last few days? Nope, not any of the news sites. Or news page. Snap. See. Hedge fund is selling Snap, yeah. Jesus. Well, I mean, this has been happening for a while now, it looks like, but they're really selling off a bunch of their share price, so that's a lot. Jesus. Now, what's their market cap, though? Maybe I'm just overreacting here. What's their market cap? 121 billion. Now, that's a pretty sizable chunk being sold off here. Operating income, okay. Huh. Yeah, they might have a bad earnings report here. Now, I'm only having a little bit of information to work here, but yeah, it looks like they may actually have not a positive earnings experience. Huh. Yeah, so be careful of Snap at the moment. Right now, it's kind of just going sideways anyway, so that might not be the best for an options play here. But yeah, I think there's going to be a lot of volatility around that earnings play, and I don't think it's going to be the good type of volatility. If anything, you might be able to look for some puts. Hey, LaPush, man, happy to see you here. Oh, and yes, everybody, please consider liking the video. Like, please like the video. It does help me out a lot. It does help with the channel a lot. I'm always looking for more viewers, more subscribers, everything like that. So if you guys can help me out with that, I'd appreciate it very, very greatly. Thank you very much, dude. Or guys. I meant to say thank you very much, LaPush. Let's see. Let's see. Hey, Monica, pass the earnings report, beat the street. Yeah, but let me see right here. Hold on. You may have an experience like this where it gaps up, or you may have an experience like this where it gaps up and comes back down, or you may have an experience like this where it gaps down, it doesn't gap down, it comes back up. So, I mean, it's up to you if you want to play the earnings. I normally don't play earnings just because of the volatility, you just never know. And since you can't trade options after hours, it just leads to me just being mad that I can't sell or buy options. So, if you want to get into this, since it is pretty cheap, it's only $75, you could actually just buy shares. That may save you a little bit of agony if, for whatever reason, the earnings report is really good or really bad. Really good, you made some good money. Or if you do want to buy options, which is totally fine, just take a small position. Don't go too heavy on it. If you really believe in something, you see something with the earnings reports that you really like, then you could probably go medium or large size if you want to, bank a whole bunch of money on it. I just think the last few earnings reports, they weren't dealing with all the the bad stuff that we're seeing in the Dow Jones, the S&P 500, and the Nasdaq. Bitcoin's still going sideways here. Like, let me see. Watch list. Is oil going down yet? Oil's still not going down, dear Lord. Okay, let's go over here, yeah. I was surprised the Dow kept on coming down today. Look at this. Got rejected off the 50 on the day chart. Dow's coming back down. Hopefully, and it fell down below the 20. So the Dow might actually have a pretty bad day tomorrow as well. Or it's just gonna kind of try to pop back off with a vengeance here. SPY coming back down as well. No, that one's not too bad. And the NASDAQ right here. I don't even have a pennant for this one here. But this one's coming back down to support. It looks like pretty close. What? 1445. That's not too bad. Where are we at here? That's another 200 points. That's not going to kill the NASDAQ. Doge 5. There you go. Yeah, so the market's kind of throwing a little bit of a tissy fit at the moment. There we go. Hey, good evening, A. Heaton. I'm getting frustrated with Ethereum. Could you please give me your opinion on Ethereum? Yeah, so right now I like Ethereum more as a long-term hold, but let me take a look at the short-term. Okay. So just know, Heaton, while we're talking about all this, this is actually the trend that you need to watch for Ethereum. So in theory, it could actually come back down here to $3,100, $3,200 more likely, $3,200. Okay. Now, looking at what we see right here, let me zoom in a little bit here. I had a nice little pop. Our current resistance is at about 3,700, right around there. And then we're hoping to get back above that. We don't need that anymore because we did break down, which led to sell right here. Don't have to worry about this, right? Short term, we still want it. Short term, it's still doing okay. It has come down a little bit, but what's happening overall, is you're seeing Bitcoin gain dominance. As Bitcoin gains dominance, you're seeing a lot of altcoins to start to lose out on some of their market cap, right? So right now, if you're looking to buy Ethereum or if you're looking to holding it, it's still a good. You can still hold it right now, right? I'm gonna go to the 2 hour. Give it a little more. Yeah, there we go. A few more candles. I'd be more excited about a potential breakout here. That way we can at least test back out the 3,700, to at least try to get back up towards, what, 3,800, almost 3,900. But right now, it's going to grind. It's going to go up and down, sideways, well, mostly sideways, but just up and down in the sideways, right? So it's not going to be too exciting at the moment. So, and this is the 2 hour chart. Let me go to the daily chart. You might have maybe like 1 to 2 more days of nothing really happening. And then hopefully with Bitcoin trying to pop off here, I'm hoping that Bitcoin's going to pop and try to go up to like 60,000 or so. Or, yeah, 60,000. From there, Ethereum should have a pretty easy time trying to get back up here towards 3,700, breaking out of here and making everybody that owns Ethereum pretty darn happy. There we go. But short-term wise, this is the 5-minute chart here. Pretty much just kind of consolidating. Maybe the Bollinger Bands will show this a tightening as well, and that may just be showing that in the next few day or two we're looking for a nice pop from Ethereum. But overall, not concerned about it. I'm actually probably going to buy some as it breaks out here, as long as Bitcoin by that time is up probably up above 57,000. Excuse me. Do you think AMD options are still a good play? Yeah, did AMD ever break out? Let's see. I'd be waiting a little bit longer, Keegan. So it never actually fully broke it. It never fully broke out. It tried. It was not able to. So right now you're seeing it's stuck between the 20 and the 50, and eventually it'll pop off. I think a couple days ago Bitcoin was actually stuck between the 20 and the 50. I don't know which chart it was though. I'm not going to try to find it. It'll be too hard. But yeah, so it's stuck right there. Give it another chance to break out here. and then you might be looking at something good. Just understand there is earnings coming up at the end of the month, and so far AMD flow, I believe, has been okay so far. Options order flow. Let's see what it was like today. Yeah, even today it was 74% bullish. But these calls were bought for the 19th of November. Let's see, expiration. Most of the stuff short term looks 107. Where are we at? 105. Looks very close to being in the money, not too far to the money. So they don't expect a big pop out of it. So I'd be careful there. Maybe the 110 is the highest I can see. Look at that. They're hoping that's gonna be a lucky one if it gets up there. So if you want to do that, you could actually follow this trade right here. Let's see. AMD 110 strike price calls. They currently cost about 25 cents, so not that expensive. Oh, well, this is when they bought them earlier today at 831. So $831 over here. Oh no. So they bought them right around here. So if you want to do that, it's very cheap. Not a bad idea. Not a bad play right there. Or what's the last one I had right here? If you want to spend a little more money, you can do a $1.89 calls. You can do the 105 calls for the same exact time frame, and those expire this Friday. So very close. Very soon. What you can also do is you can do the calls for next week. These ones look to be a little bit more aggressive, 107 instead of just 101s and stuff like that, 105s. 107, 105, 115, 105, 115, 115, 115, 115, 115. Those all cost about $2 and whatnot, so that may be a better play for you. And it seems like there's a lot of money revolved around these 11, 19th calls. So it might not break out in the next couple days before Friday, but they're expecting maybe next week you can have a nice breakout. And next week there's not earnings, but maybe there will be earnings. Maybe it'll have another good chance around earnings time. But right now, nah. Unless it breaks out. If it breaks out tomorrow, hop on board. Let's see it here. Hey Fitness, nope, I have not gotten into NFTs yet. I just don't have the time for that. I don't know how people have the time to do so much in a freaking day. But let me see. NFT. Oh, I heard that. Yeah, I heard Coinbase is going to try to do a NFT market here pretty soon. I don't even know that. There you go. Yeah, so tons of NFTs here, I guess. All types of art and things like that. So who knows? Could be very interesting to see how this stuff works out. But yeah, I'm still not used to it. Minimum $5,000. Yeah, no idea. It still goes way over my head as far as NFTs are concerned. Let's see. Thank you, Mike. Whales are having a field day. Yeah, the whales actually have a long fun with Bitcoin right now. They're making some moves here. If we go over here to Twitter, we just follow whale trades. I love it. Just go right here. Yeah, you can see 6 hours ago. Oh, maybe I can go back here. Was it still there? 6 hours, $10 million shorted. 8 hours ago, 11 million shorted. 2 million shorted. Sol. So there was a lot of stuff being shorted today. It was not pleasant to watch. But Bitcoin, being the monster that it is, came roaring back, and there was a lot of people that kept on shorting down here, and they got burned. Like burned. There we go. Hey Steve, on Unusual Whales, I see a lot of snap calls bought today at strike 77. A lot of big orders the last few days at 90 strike. I exclude deep in the money and filter for above 25. Yeah, I don't like in the money as well. Well, that may be a good sign right there for who was asking right there? Was it Monica? Yeah, that may be a good reason for Monica to be able to buy some right there. we should create our own NFT. If I knew how to do it, I might like really consider it. I just have no idea how NFTs work. I would just be like, let's wing it. I have no idea how NFTs work. Shiba is launching NFTs maybe as early next week. 10,000 cute, lovable NFTs you can only buy with Leash Coin. Huh. That's interesting right there. I've never bought an NFT before, so I'm really curious to see how you actually buy them. Because it seems like that one we were just looking at, you're going to buy it with Ethereum, which is actually pretty cool. I like buying stuff with Ethereum, even though I don't do it too often. There we go. Make a move right there. Perfect. Okay. Move this over. Yeah, the only thing down right now, guys, is Sol. Let me go over here to CoinMarketCap very fast and see if there's anything else moving on the charts today. Rev, STX, Waves, BNB's up a little bit. That's nice to see. What's causing BNB to go up? Up 11%. Yeah, and BNB is making a little bit of a move here. Huh. I guess he did break out a couple days ago, but still, that is a nice move. Anything else trending? Taboo token. Ooh, Aqua Goat Finance. Oh, that's going down though. Oosh. Alright, there we are. Hey, Nicor, Bitcoin go up. Yeah, we all need Bitcoin to go up right here. Right now it's just grinding. But grinding's not too bad. Let me go to the 30-minute chart, right? Running into the 50 on the 30-minute chart, hopefully we're going to pop up above that. If we're able to, looks like we might be okay. Let's see, 45. 45 is the one right now. 45, maybe 2 hour. Yeah. So far we're okay though. There we go. Perfect. Hey, good morning, Sean Boy. Hope you're having a very, very good morning so far. For me, it's over here. It's evening. I'm about to go to, well, I'm not about to go to bed, but I'm about to make some dinner in an hour. Pretty excited for that. I haven't eaten since breakfast. I've been running too many errands. I got some new headphones for the stream too. My other ones are hurting my ears too much, so I got some some Sony headphones. I need to get the plug though, so I can plug it into my microphone. Right? Let's see. Is it okay to buy Bitcoin right now, or should I wait? Well, right now for Bitcoin, let me show you. Right here, it's still grinding up. So if you want to hold it for a while, you should still be able to buy it. If you're looking for some more of a short-term gain, you might actually have Bitcoin looking to go up right here, come back down, and it might even continue to roll back down until it hits maybe the $54,000 range. So short-term, it's really up to you. If you want to buy, you can have a stop loss around 55,489, and that'll give you at least, less than a 1.5% stop loss area, so you're not going to be losing much money. If you lose any money, it'll most likely be involved in fees, unless you're trading on Bitcoin or, on Robinhood or Webull. So, not a bad idea for you if you want to buy right now. Use the stop loss though. Yeah, use the stop loss though. Have I ever heard of spider lines? I have not. I tend to stay away from anything related to spiders, Louis. I really hate spiders. Like, very, very much so. There we go, right here. Dogecoin taking a little bit of a dip now because of Bitcoin. Let me see what else we got going on here. Ethereum taking a hit. Matic taking a little bit of a hit. ADA, XRP, Bittorrent. Hey, everything's taking a little bit of a bleeding hit right now. XLM is not. XLM is still going up here a little bit. Not bad. Probably take a dip here pretty soon though. EOS, STMX. Phantom, whoosh. Yeah. So you are seeing Bitcoin though bringing down some of these coins at the moment, and you're seeing Bitcoin's dominance increase at this very moment. So that's what you're pretty much seeing. Is Bitcoin's not really doing much. It's only coming down a little tick. Let's go to the 5, right? Not really doing much. But you're seeing a lot of other coins still losing market cap. So altcoins at this moment in time, guys, are still nibble only. Don't really go heavy on it just yet. Trying not to step on my puppies like right between my legs down there. Let's see. Okay, I have to look them up sometime when I have some free time. I'll look up spider lines. Hey Jordan, I bought Doge at 21.61 with 50x leverage. Do you think I should let it open? I'm more than 2% already. Oh, you're talking about whether you should sell or not? Well, in those circumstances, I tend to take some profit off the table, so you don't actually have to close off the whole position. But if you feel like you made enough money and you don't want to see it potentially go down even further, then yeah, you could just sell, walk away with some profit, and just be happy you made some money. And if for some reason you feel like you need to buy Dogecoin again, you can just rebuy it back in with your initial position, and that way you're not risking the entire position plus your profits, right? Or what you can do is you can sell everything except for your opening position, so that way you're only trading with house money now, right? You've already made a profit. That profit was more than your initial investment, 200%. Let the rest of it ride, but make sure the money you have is safe and sound and in your account instead of being on the market where it could potentially you can lose profits, right? If you're worried about losing profits right now, which isn't a bad thought, right? Dogecoin could easily just come up here and come right back down. Not that fast, but you understand what I'm saying. The only good thing for Dogecoin right now, as well as all these other coins, even though they're taking some big hits as Dogecoin just takes as Bitcoin takes a little nibble downs, you do see that overall Bitcoin is still grinding up here, slowly, but it is still grinding up. Hey, Natural Nikki, thanks so much for answering my question. I am new to this, but have saved 40K over 2 years to start investing. Hey, Natural Nikki, so you've saved up a good amount of money. That's amazing, absolutely amazing. Don't put all of that into an account right away. Keep most of that in savings. Feel free to drop in $1,000 into learning how to trade. If you drop in that whole 40 grand to start trading, you will lose money. Just because you're not experienced enough to not lose money, if that makes sense, right? Everybody that trades until they make it to a level where they're consistently profitable, they're going to be losing money while they learn. I'd rather you be losing $5 or $10 or $50 instead of $1,000 here, $1,000 there, because saving up $40,000 is no joke, and it will, if you lose it all, it is bad. And I see people lose much more learning how to trade. So I would say just put $1,000 into an account. If you're trying to do more long-term holding, you can go to something like a Robinhood or a Webull. If you're looking to learn how to do more day trading with more analytics and stuff like that, you can, I have a link in my description for Bittorrent, right? It's the top link in my description if you want to get into it. And this one, you can copy other traders while you learn, and then they also have a way for you to do simulation trading. So you're practicing with fake money and not your own money, which is another great way to learn how to trade, right? Don't risk losing your own money. But yeah, don't put all of that money into a single account. You will. It's not for certain that you're going to lose all of it, but it is likely that you're going to lose a good chunk of it just because you're going to have to go through those learning pains, those growing pains as becoming a new trader. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. You're fine. The only thing I'll say is if the stream does pick up again because during altcoin season, excuse me, there tends to be a point where I can't answer everybody's questions and I only answer members' questions. Well, not at that point yet, not even close. But that's just something to be aware of. So if you do have questions, leave comments down below here or leave comments down below some of my other published videos and try to answer them for you. If the stream does get really busy, just become a member for $1.99 a month and you'll be set, right? I don't charge a lot, just for the heavy streaming volume that I get sometimes. But yeah, be safe with that money, protect it. I'm guessing it took a lot of hard work to get that money. Protect it by only putting a small portion of it into your account. If you want to use the other money and put it into mutual funds for temporarily or something else, let it kind of grow while you're learning, that'd probably be better. Or if you want to, you could even put $2,000-$3,000 in Bittorrent if you really wanted to go the analytical type of trading, right? That type. But if you just want to go through Robinhood or Webull, you could put all that money in there and then just put it in different types of stocks that you feel are going to be long growth stocks, right? For long-term holding. Although in this market, right? But yeah, if you have any questions, feel free to let me know. Hey, Jordan, got it. Thanks a lot. I'll wait a few more minutes and probably remove 75% of my trade. Yeah, again, I'm not... So, in my description, guys, I specifically have this clause because I don't like to really tell you guys too much, but I like to give you guys options. This is every crypto trader out there or YouTuber or for that trade stocks, options, or crypto. We have this little thing that says legal disclosure. I'm not a financial advisor. Again, I'm not, but at the same time, like, take your time. That's what I would personally do. I like to take some money off the table, especially when I'm up 200%. Now, sometimes I let it run up a little bit more, but a good example of this is I had some money on my Apple calls. These Apple calls have been a great example because they ran up a lot, and I was able to scale out. Sorry, that was the last part. If I have pictures of them still. Okay, so right here. So this is when Apple was breaking out back in July. It was a beautiful, beautiful breakout. It was massive returns, right? So when it came to this stuff right here, you saw I had 500 calls, then 220 calls. So I sold these 20 calls pretty fast because the profit was really good. I think I sold them at like a 405%, 500% profit. But these ones right here, I sold these off in 100 call increments. So 100 calls one day, 100 calls the next day, 100 calls the day after, 100 days the day after that, and 100 calls for the final day, and because they were expiring pretty soon. For the July 16th, I sold at 50 call increments, 50 calls here, 50 calls here, and I think by the time I sold, it doesn't show how many calls I had. But yeah, so you'll see that my profit was only a small amount right here compared to large amounts here, right? But the percentage was much higher from the opening trade. But you see the profit was a lot lower because by then I had scaled out so much of my position that I was still making money. But I was just being very, very safe and just taking money out as Apple was going up, because at the same time, Apple was running into levels of resistance. Apple was having some news events. There was a lawsuit going on with some gaming company. Forgive me for not remembering who it was because it's pretty much over now. Apple's, for the most part, won. And stuff like that, right? So never be afraid to scale out. Scaling out is something that most people just choose not to do, even though it's something that most people should do. The reason that people choose not to scale out so often is usually because when you try to scale out while day trading, and when you guys don't have a large position involved, or like you don't have 25,000 in your account, what happens is let's say you buy a large position, right? Right here, right? You buy something right here. Let's say you want to sell right here. That's a day trade. You scale out again, another day trade. Scale out again, another day trade. And just like that, you got one day trade, 2 day trades, 3 day trades. That's your day trades for the week in one trade. Now, you might have made some good money on it, but now you can't trade anymore for a week, right? Or you can't do any more day trades for a week. And then what normally happens is you're like, oh, no, it's fine. I'll do a swing trade or something like that, right? I'll do something else. And then you buy right here. And you're like, oh, what's going up? What's going up? Oh, no, we're crashing. Oh, no. And then you panic sell right here, then you become a pattern day trader. Happens so much you would not believe. Oh, sorry, boy. Happens so much you would not believe it, okay? So be very, very careful. But that's where that mindset comes from not knowing how to do scaling out, right? The beautiful thing about crypto is, obviously you guys all know, unlimited day trades. It really is a great, great thing that you guys have a ability to do that. When I first started learning how to trade, I had to pay $6 for every trade I did. Every single trade, $6. $6 there, $6 there, $6 there to open a trade and close a trade. So just to open up a trade, it would cost me just to do a trade, it would cost me $12. 6 to open, 6 to close, right? And that was TD Ameritrade's old fee structure. But TD Ameritrade gives you a lot for it, so I didn't really complain too much. And just like right now, TD Ameritrade gives me it cost 65 cents per an options contract if you go through TD Ameritrade. It doesn't add up to being much if you ask me, but that allows you to get like premium top service customer support and tools that you really just can't get in on like the Robinhoods, the Weebles, and stuff like that. I heard Webull opened up I think I heard Robinhood or something, or Coinbase opened up a call center, and I heard it was horrible. Just like Robinhood support's really, really bad. So you do get what you pay for in these apps, but at the same time, if you're just learning, maybe you don't need to go to support too often. But I would say if you're just learning, you're not going to be putting a whole bunch of money into your accounts. So go with it. You'll be fine. Just please, I've seen too many people get burned, especially when it comes to crypto. You may try to move money from wallet to wallet and lose it all. I know somebody. I don't know him, but I saw him on another YouTube channel. One of my friends is friends with him. My other friend owns another YouTube channel. But he lost about $5,000, and he sent the money to the wrong wallet. So right. And so it's stuff like that you have to be very careful about. Take your time, test this stuff out. I move around money all the time, and I still do testing for testing wallets. So let's say I want to move money from one wallet to another wallet. I don't just send my money over. I send $10, pay a big fat fee to do so, but then I know, okay, the money's there, and now I can send the rest of my money over there, and I can be perfectly sure it's going to get over there. And that's because I'm a little bit paranoid about moving money between wallets, because I know if I make a mistake, any mistake, the money's gone forever. Unless that guy has such a heart, he just returns it, which has never happened to me before in my life, right? Hey Monica, does the amount of time you keep a position open on a leverage trade in Bitget charge more fees, more like interest? No, not time, but the amount of money you take off of leverage does mean you got to pay more fees. So 125x leverage is going to cost you more than 50x leverage, which is going to cost you more than 25, which is going to cost you more than 1, so to speak, right? So let's say right now I'll let me do a flash order very fast right here. Oh, it's okay. I don't care. So let's start. I do a $10 trade, right? At 125x leverage. Okay, $10. I'm just doing $10 because it's like a nice even round number. Okay. I'm gonna open a long, right here. Okay. Now I am up 20.23%. Okay. Not really good, not really bad. I probably should have shorted here, but who cares? I kind of want to see a little bit of bump in my optimism. It's not the best tool. But okay, so let me just wait a couple seconds here. Trades open. Let's see if we can do a little bit more of a curl. We can start this pattern up, down, up, down, up. You know, might be too early, but let's just kind of wait it out here. Now I'm up 3%. Now I'm up 4%. Now I'm up 5%. You know, 125x leverage moves really fast, guys. Really, really fast. Okay. 4.86%. Now I'm going to lose money on this trade because of my leverage and the amount of money I'm here. So let's say, okay, well this 5-minute candle is over. Maybe I want to exit my position and leave with a good 4.8% profit or about 44 cents of profit, right? Well, let me wait a second here. I'm going to do a little bit of a move right here. It's in a little fight. Oh, yeah, it's fighting over the 50 and the 200. Oh, there it goes. A little pop. Okay. Now I'm up 6.5% profit, 7% profit, 9% profit, 11% profit. Okay. Close at 11% profit. Close. Now I go to my order history, order details, and you'll see I made 77 cents profit, right? To open that trade with 125x leverage, with $10, it cost me 67.67 cents, right? Okay. To close it. When I opened it up as well, I also took 0.67 cents out of that trade, okay? So in reality, I actually lost like 60 cents or like 10% or something on my trade. So be very careful about how you trade leverage. It's worth it. Don't get me wrong, it's definitely worth it. But normally you don't trade at 125x leverage. Normally you go trade around 50 or 25. So Monica, for you, I'd say try 10% leverage, try 20% leverage, see what works out for you as far as fees are concerned. Because if you do have the leverage, it does increase your fees, and it will become a much more of an annoyance because you will notice them. And if you ever want to see the fees you're paying, let me turn this back to 50 for now. Actually, I'm gonna leave it at 25 for now, just in case. Okay. Okay. And you can see the fees here. This one was $13 fee, 56-cent fee, $3 fee, $1 fee. So not like too much, but you know, you do have to be aware that you are paying fees every time you make a trade. Oh, I sold too early. Went up a little bit more. But yeah, I wasn't trading real money, right? Well, I was, but it wasn't a lot. There you go. And plus it's running into the 200 and the 20 on the 5-minute chart. Although it may pop up above that. I'm a pretty skittish trader. As soon as we hit resistance or any big resistance level, I'm like, I'm out. If it goes up, awesome. If it doesn't, I made some money off of the trade. There we go. But the time does not matter. Let's see. Excuse me. Jesus. Hey, AJ. Hotbit has a lot of cryptos, 3x, 5x ETFs. I trade a lot in there. Hey, dude, nice. I just like Bitget because, I like using the TradingView software. And so far, like, I've been able to talk with their team quite a bit. They're just nice guys, and I never have a problem with them. And the one thing that I like is when I'm an affiliate for a company and like they're like, hey, we want you to represent us, whatever, right? I say, if I ever have a question, can I just talk to you guys, ask you guys something? So pretty much I have like 5 guys I can call with any question that I need, and they'll answer my question as soon as they can. And if they don't know it, they're going to contact somebody to help me out, right? Last time I had an issue with over here, I was testing out the copy trading platform on regular copy trade, and I signed up to become a trader just to see what it was like, to see what you could do on it. And then I said I wanted to get traded, like move back within 3 minutes. As soon as I texted the guy, within 3 minutes, the guy moved it back for me. Like, that's how nice they are to me. And so if you guys ever have a problem, instead of going through the normal bureaucracy that is a support level, you guys can come to me and say, hey, in the chat, usually, you just come say, hey, I have a problem. I'll be like, hey, let me ask them about it, and I'll get back to you. Now, it may not be as fast for you as for me, because they have to like look up your information, and I don't want you to give me your information as far as how you trade and stuff like that. But I can make the process easier. It's one of the perks of being an influencer, so to speak, right? I may only have like 50,000 subscribers, but in the finance world, that's enough to get you some really nice perks, especially when you're chill. Apparently, they not just Bitget, but I've worked with other companies like SoFi, Coinbase called me for a little bit. Who else was it? Robinhood and Webull both talked to me. Webull was pretty chill. Robinhood, but they tell me that the larger subscriber guys, they can be pretty dicks, and I'm like, success can make you a little dickish, right? But it's the crazy stuff like that. But being an influencer does let me help you guys out, which I do try to when I can, right? Oh, no worries, Vidal. Happy to help you out. Let's see. Oh, and if you guys can, please consider liking the stream a lot. Yeah, every like helps out. We don't get too many likes, but if you guys can like, I do help it a lot. I do appreciate it a lot. Hey, Christopher. First time in the chat. Love your channel. Very natural. Appreciate that. I have a question. Bitcoin Hold on. You okay, doggo? You're not going to use the bathroom or anything while I'm talking? Okay. Let's don't do that. Bitcoin, did we close on a bull cross? I see a red hangman. I don't know. Right now for Bitcoin. Hold on. I fucked up right here. Okay, whatever. Okay. Oh, nope, can't do it. My speak to chat feature was added, which means there's microphones on the side of this headphone, which means everything I said was being microphoned back into my head like a top sound. So my own voice was being like amplified heavily. As far as Bitcoin, let's look more at the 2 hour here. So far, still grinding. If you're looking at the trend line that we have currently, it's not the really strongest of trend lines. You're looking more at like let me see. You might be looking more at a fan pattern actually here. Again, fan. Will that work or not? No, it's not going to work. I wish it would. Okay. Basically, you're still holding strong here, though. Even though we went down below, we managed to hold above it. And there you go. From a top-down perspective up here, we just created a little bit of a pennant, which pretty much is leading us to a little bit longer time of consolidation going on here. I'm not going to get concerned about Bitcoin unless we drop below 53,329. That's when I might start getting a little bit concerned. I'm like, okay, well, we had a nice little peak here, right? Let's see what happens. But if we do end up falling down here, that's where you start selling off of some of your altcoins, because altcoins are going to go kaput. and they're already going down a little bit now. So, but yeah, but this is going to be hours and hours away if we potentially do that. At this moment in time, we're still slugging up bit by bit. There are a lot of walls up here. Let me see if I can actually put this up here for you, Christopher. Supply, dark pool interest. That should be fun. Actually, let me add the dynamic reactor up there too. No, dynamic reactor is going to make this whole thing look ugly. There we go. Let's go to the day chart here. Okay. We're at high activity still. Hold on. I'm just going to turn off from my phone app. Speak to chat is off. Oh, perfect. Now I can't hear myself talk. Okay. I can still hear myself, but it's not that bad loud. But yeah. So right now we're at this level of selling pressure. You can see a little bit of selling pressure here and here. We were able to break above it before, but we're in this huge block where it is going to be tough for us to move forward. It's possible. We were in it actually a few days ago here as well. There was a selling block right here, but we had to grind through it. So right now, as far as Bitcoin's concerned, I'm just letting it grind off. Right up here it is. You can see on the 4-hour chart. See, we were at it, fighting for a little bit. Eventually, we were able to really pop and hold above this level, and we're going to look to see if we can do that again. And oh, actually, you can see right here on the 4-hour, we got pretty close to this level of resistance up here as well, and we got knocked back down. So it's going to be a grind, guys. There are a lot of walls set up, and not just walls, that's set up in our against us as far as Bitcoin's concerned. Let me remove this very fast. Most of you guys probably already know this watching my channel. Maybe some of you guys don't, but there was a lot of shorts today. A lot of shorts kicking up here. Sol was shorted a little bit ago. Bitcoin was longed a little bit ago. That's nice to see. Let's go to Bitcoin here. Bitcoin shorted 2 million. Bitcoin shorted 2 million. Bitcoin longed finally. Bitcoin shorted. Bitcoin shorted. And most of the time, you're going to see a lot of shorting coming on here. Ooh, Bitcoin longed 5. 2 hours ago, though. Were they just buying the low? Yeah, they were just buying after the dip here, so they were taking advantage of it. They weren't trying to drive it up. They were just taking advantage of the low prices here. But yeah, there was just tons of shorts coming in here. When we popped off here the other day, right here, we got attacked by $30 million worth of shorts at once. $30 million worth of shorts all at once. Smacked us down, but what happened? We roared back up. I'm hoping again we get smacked down, we'll get roared back up. But yeah, they really tried to smack us down harder this time. So it is a pretty critical week for Bitcoin this week. I'm still bullish on it. We'll have to wait and see if I'm correct or wrong, though, right? I love doing technical analysis, but technical analysis can't predict what the whales are going to do. Pop right there. But short term, this looks fine. Short term, fine. It's fighting. You'll know in the next 2-3 hours. Because right now, let me just show you. As far as moving averages are concerned, you see how it's getting hit, trying hard to break above these. 15, trying hard to get above these. 30, trying hard to get above them. 45, trying hard to get above these ones. So there's a lot of resistance in its way, right? Still trying hard. 3 hour, still trying hard to get over the 20. 4 hours, still trying hard to get over the 20 again. Daily, you're fine. Because the daily, nothing's caught up just yet. And let's go out of auto. There we go. Hey, you're watching. I miss your pup. He's Let me put this on full screen on my side. My puppy is right. Just kind of chilling. If I rub his belly, he'll start to stretch and be like, why are you waking me up? No, he's having too much time. Oh, yeah. I woke him up for belly rubs. There you go. Yeah, I woke him up for belly rubs. He'll enjoy that. Let's go right back up here. There we go. Yeah, but he's a nice little puppy. Good boy. Go back to bed now. Let's see. My ticker's working again. Hold on a second, guys. Ticker's working again. Okay. Hey, that was Robinhood that opened a call center. I heard it was a joke too. Yeah, Robinhood's call center. I don't know why. I thought I saw a story about Coinbase. I think they actually just wrote the story so fast they actually got the company wrong. Like here, Coinbase call. Oh, no, that was from last month. Yeah, it was the Robinhood one this month. Yeah, I'm not gonna look up the story, but yeah, Robinhood's customer support is trash. It's been trash ever since they opened the app, though. That's nothing new. Hey NJ, 13x leverage works best for me. I'd say about 9x for longer than 4-day positions. Yeah, I normally do 7 for longer term positions right now. Anything higher than like 15 is like risking your entire portfolio if there's if you're asleep or something like that, right? If you don't have a stop loss. But yeah, those are pretty good limits. Those are responsible limits. Responsible limits. Hey, Little Rose Scratcher, are you watching Bitcoin dominance going up but altcoins stay flat? I mean, the last time I checked, I think altcoin was actually going down, but that might be more of a day-to-day type of look. So let me go over here. One month. Can I see the difference? Yeah. See, you would have seen it gradually go down here. I don't need Dogecoin in there. I just need others. There we go. It did have a little bit of an uptick here lately. But, I mean, that's why you saw everything kind of bounce back over the last day or so, right? If you guys go to any altcoin right now, you guys will see something like Litecoin down, then rip back up, right? But yeah, I could see why you say they're flat, though. I could see them being flat right here. I think overall just kind of slowly creeping down here, and Bitcoin's looking continuing to go up here, even though it's having little dips every now and again, but continues to rip back up. So yeah, I'm seeing the same thing you are. I'm excited. I mean, that's good for Bitcoin. Not necessarily good for alts, but once Bitcoin gets its dominance, it goes up, it stays stagnant for a little bit, or kind of consolidates. Altcoins fly into the moon. Like maybe then Shiba will go up to the moon or whatever it is, Bitcoin, Dogecoin, or whatever, it'll go to the moon. That'd be nice to see as well. Nice little catalyst. Hey, gang, hello, Mike, hello, community. Hope you're having a good time, my man. Hey, Wojak. Hope all is well. I have 2 questions. Does TradingView allow longing or shorting without owning shares or coins? Also for Bridget, would I need to open a Coinbase wallet to cash out? Thanks. As far as TradingView, they don't allow trading like that. At least as far as I know for crypto. As far as stocks, you're gonna have to buy the stock and own the stock. But yeah, I think you're going through a third-party platform in order to do that. So if you go here. There is a way to hook up TradingView. I've just never wanted to trade on TradingView personally. Right here? Ah, yeah. Log into your broker exchange account so you get connect. How do I do this? There you go. And you can do paper trading through TradingView if you want to do paper trading, right? Trade Advocate, AMP, Oanda, Alpaca, TradeStation is popular, Gemini is popular, Forex.com and Ironbeam. So maybe if you go through Gemini, that may be your chance to trade crypto. So you would own the crypto. You would own the crypto though. So that's a no for the first question. And let me scroll this back down here. Pop this back off here. Oh, that's okay. Those alerts. Okay, there we go. So no. For the second question, yes. You would need a Coinbase account, a Binance US, any account that lets you just go straight to your bank from there. I have had to get used to it. It's not too much of a problem for me, but I know some people they want to be able to just go straight to their bank account. They're working on it. I would assume it's going to be done before Christmas, but it's not done now, which is the big point, right? So I would say, yeah, get a Coinbase account. The fees are not that bad. Moving money into Coinbase and then moving it back into your bank, it's actually not bad at all. I think I paid like $10, something like that. Not a crazy amount, especially with the money you're moving back and forth, right? So, yeah, so you do need some type of third-party app for that one as well. Hey, Monica, does Bitget stock trade in the markets? No. What Bitget has is Bitget has its own coin. And I've been buying up on this coin a little bit here. So it's down a little bit today, only like 0.5%. It's at 6 cents. 6 cents. I don't know how to say cent. BGB, Bitget token. Oh man, there you go. But the market cap is 31 million, right? That's my sweet spot. And I'm hoping that one day this 31 million can be something like what you see for BNB, and maybe not even BNB. What's another coin? Like let's just say where's Una? Oh, there's right there. So it can be something like Uniswap where it's up to 14 billion, right? I'm just hoping for something like that to happen with it. I'll be more than happy. Let's go to TradingView very fast. I don't know how long we've been here for this though. So let's say okay, no, this is not a good example. This is not that new. Not that the chart doesn't go back as far as you want it to. Maybe market cap. All. Oh, see, Uniswap's its market cap opened up at 6 billion and dropped all the way down to like 270 million. But right now it's all the way up at 215 billion. Right? Well, this is at 30 million. So I'm just like, you know what? This is a good exchange. I think it'll do fine over time. I'm taking nibbles, not large positions on it. But if it does fine, it does fine. I'll be happy to make some money off of this one right here. I'm only buying it because the exchange looks like it's going to survive. It looks fine. It looks good. I don't see any problems with them. They have a good team. I've talked with their team before. It's in Singapore, no problems. And they've been able to actually do fine and get regulated here in the United States. It's not easy to get a crypto exchange in the United States right now, guys. Congress is not really making that or not Congress. Institutions are not making that the easiest thing in the world, right? So the fact that they were able to do that, get through all the red tape and stuff, and still make a platform that I personally like, and I know some of you guys like, I haven't heard anything really bad about it, except for sometimes copy traders either good or the bad, right? So I'm just, it's a gamble. It's a bet. It's a bet that I'm going heavier on than other gambles, though, just because I have some time to use it, and it's more of a, I want it to be like a BNB, a Uniswap, or Pancake Swap. Any one of those coins where over time it goes up like that, as it becomes more prominent, better. And if you guys think about the crypto market in totality right now, we're still like not necessarily in the infancy phase, but we're in the toddler phase. We're in the small toddler phase where we're just saying crypto's just saying its first words. FOMO. I don't know, right? So I'm a lot of coins right now, I'm going to be holding them for a long term. If I can find a coin that has something like tangible behind it and not just a name, makes it so much easier for me to actually put some money behind it, right? Hey, Colin, as far as Dogecoin's concerned, it's still staying steady. I'm not... Here, let me show you here. Held support right here, created a new trend line. I'm hoping we can start to rebound up here and at least get back up to 24, 25 cents, probably 24 cents. During altcoin season, I can see Dogecoin going back up, but for now, Dogecoin's really just kind of staying around, bleeding out when it's not doing anything fun, and it pops, bleeds back down, pops, bleeds back down. It's like one of those stocks in one of those cheap stocks that kind of just pops, breaks down, pops, breaks down, pops, breaks down. Right? Still fun. Plus, you can trade it for 24 hours, which means you're not looking at anything crazy coming from it. But it's just okay at the moment. Hey Dennis, yeah, I do know about the Pi network. So Pi is basically just an app with no tangible coins as of yet. What you do is you sign up to the Pi app. I have the app somewhere on my phone. I just reorganized my phone though. There we go. Okay. It looks something like this. I don't know if you guys can see it or not. It's and it tells you to push. I haven't pushed in a second here. I haven't pushed since yesterday. And now I'm mining Pi. Now the Pi I am mining at this moment in time on my phone, it is not real Pi. Eventually it will be real Pi if they continue on the process and they end up working everything out. And then I'll be able to sell this on the open market eventually, right? But it's just a free way to mine crypto that's not really mining anything. So it's not like a real mine. I don't need a graphics coding like that. But if it ever becomes something, it's just kind of an opportunity to make some free money. That's why. And you can go to the it's on the App Store and the Google Play Store. Just type in Pi. What is the actual app called? Yeah, it's just Pi. P-I. P-I, yep. And you'll be able to sign up for it. If you need a referral code, I think my name is it's Michael Whitman is mine. If you have another person that introduced you to Pi, use the referral code. It just helps them earn more Pi. And if you know anybody that wants to potentially mine Pi, you give them your affiliate code and you say, hey, do you want to mine some cryptocurrency that may have a future, may not? I think when I eventually when I posted my affiliate link for Pi a while ago. Community. Superfish. Here is a YOLO coin that doesn't cost anything, pretty much mining on your phone. Here's a link, and so far it's been pretty fun. Again, it's a YOLO, but it's a YOLO that's free. That's how I kind of pushed it out, right? I didn't want to do anything crazy. I need to start drinking tea again. It's starting to get chilly. What do you guys made this for me? I liked it a lot. I need to maybe I can make this into an NFT. But yeah, let me push this up here. What is this? Starbucks? Oh, that was Tesla. Yeah, I was so disgusted with that Tesla. I wanted to make so much more money on that call. Okay, but yeah. So there we go. There we go. Hey, Christopher, yeah, those sell-off shorts above mine. Yeah, I mean, that is the thing stopping Bitcoin from going up right now, guys. It's not like just people are selling off and becoming weak hands or paper hands, whatever you want to call it. It's flat out just whales selling a bunch, and I mean a bunch of, shorts onto the market. They're just selling a whole bunch of shares. And it's annoying because it leads to a little bit of a panic from new traders who freak out like, oh, I'm down 2%. I got to sell now, right? And, it is what it is. Oh, my dog's back asleep underneath the desk. But, so far, every time they try to smack us down, we've been okay. We've been getting back at it. If I go back to Bitcoin and go to the 15, it's going to be more than enough to show. So, we broke out here. This was a $30 million hit job right here on shorts. Brought us down. Look at that. Pop, looking beautiful. Came back up a little bit more. Got hit with the shorts right here. Slapped us down. Right now, we're grinding it back up. Now, taking our time doing it, but maybe we're in this little process right here before moving back up. So, we'll have to wait and see. Let's see. Hey, Dean Bishop. Happy to see you back, my man. Hey, Chelsea Elwell, that dog is laying there like he had a long 9-to-5 day. I played with him all day today. All day. I even took him to Best Buy today. Coinbase had a nice pop today when they announced their opening NFT services. Oh, I believe it, Steve. I absolutely believe that. I mean, their stock has been on fire. I think it's such a crazy growth story going on there. And it's an English company, too. That's the thing I couldn't wrap my hand around, too. Usually all those companies like to start off here because it just makes it easier once you're in America to like break into the American market. But they did a fantastic job of, exploding onto the scene. Hey, Jordan. Is it worthy to hold Ethereum, Sol, 88, Doge for one more year? I would say yes. I would say yes. Now, there might be a crash in that time frame, so you might want to sell high and buy low and just accumulate more coins if you want to. But, that's up to you. But yes, I own all those coins for long term, for more than a year. Hey, Jordan, can you please tell me what you think of Bittorrent for long term? Bittorrent is one of my favorite cryptocurrencies to own. I have currently about 8 million Bittorrent, and I'm holding for about 5 years plus. So I think it's going to be great for long-term play. It has good name recognition. Kind of a troubled history if you guys remember Bittorrent back in the day. But I think that name recognition is going to help it going forward. And right now I'm just waiting for it to get on a couple major exchanges, like a Robinhood or a Webull, other the apps and stuff like that. And I'll be more excited about it. But I'm excited enough to buy 8 million coins worth, obviously. But yeah, so I'm pretty happy for it long term. But again, it is a long term play where what I do with the coins is I bought a whole bunch of them. When Bittorrent goes up a lot and like it's in a spiking moment, I sell maybe 1 to 2 million coins. I take that profit, and when it comes back down, I use all that profit to buy even more coins. So at the end of all that trading, I pay a little bit of fees, but I've accumulated a larger position within Bittorrent. So that's my strategy for trading that. And the reason I have 8 million, guys, is because it's around. I bought most of mine at 0.002. So 0.002. That cost me like a few grand, basically, not like $1 million and like that crazy amounts. No worries, Wojak, happy to help you out. And no worries, Arlo, happy to help you out as well. Oh, and guys, if you can, please consider liking the video. It does help out a lot. Every like really does help out everybody. Let's see. Hey Steve, why is YouTube pushing the Shiba Inu channel? It just appeared on my subscriptions, yet I never subscribed and I can't unsubscribe. It's a video of Elon supposedly pumping sheep. Oh, here guys. Now I do this every now and again. We don't really have many of these spam video channels out right now because there's not a lot of people searching for them. A good indication of this is just so I can show you my views. For all of you guys that watch my channel, I'm pretty transparent about how much money I make and how little money I make on YouTube. I make money trading. YouTube is good, don't worry, but it's not like I'm making a lot of money off of it. You'll see in the last 30 days, I've only made about $1,400, okay? But I go over here, and I go right here, and I go to last 365, maybe? So I started my I had another channel going on for a little bit. It was fun. I got kind of lost interest in it. This one. This is when Bitcoin took off. My channel really started to explode. This is where we had all the peaks of all the spammers, all the spammers that were in online. And they were pumping out everything. YouTube actually shut down every single crypto stream at once at one point because of all the spam. It was so crazy. Nobody knew what was going on. The only way to find a stream is if you already had the link saved and you already were subscribed to somebody. So I had a whole bunch of people saying, Michael, I can't find your stream. Michael, I can't find your stream. In the Discord channel, I was just I don't know what to do, guys. I've never had this happen before. And you can see how my views have gone down ever since. Well, I mean, they've been kind of steady around here, but because that big FOMO is not around anymore, not as many searches, that you're not gonna see as many spam accounts. Now that views are starting to pick up and everything's starting to pick up, I want you guys to be aware. There's gonna be a lot of spammers out there. And if I go back over here, X out of this, now we're talking about a Sheeb. And let me see if there's a channel I could find. Is this it right here? Shocking. No. I don't know if I can find the channel, but you will see YouTube. You will see YouTube pushing spam channels that may ask you to send money to them. You guys say you're not going to do it, but every once in a while, one of you guys does. So for heaven's sakes, please don't do that. If you do see a channel like that, just send a warning out in the chat saying, "Hey, everybody, watch out for this spam channel." Blah 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 blah. It just helps everybody out. It helps people because so many new traders fall for the trap. If you give me 10 million or if you give me $1,000, I'll give you back $5,000 in a couple hours. People fall for it, and I really mean that people fall for it. So just be careful, guys. Okay. Let's see. Hey Neil, any thoughts on Ethereum Classic and ICP pump? I like Ethereum Classic. ICP. Let me see what ICP is up to. I usually don't like ICP too much. I think you can make money on it. Don't get me wrong. I just hated the fact that they opened up with like a massive valuation and they got stomped on because of it. I think Internet Computer opened up at $400, like the arrogant people they were, and now it's down to 43, right? Give it a few more days. You want to play this breakout right here. Short term here, though. Is it still holding okay? Came pretty close to breaking down here, so it is on the weaker side at the moment. Don't buy until it pops above this line. Even if it continues to break down, it may go down to $30, whatever. Just make sure it be buying the breakout and not before. Because you buy right here, you may think it's going to pop off really soon. It may, just because of what Bitcoin's doing right now, but more likely it's going to continue to bleed out. This thing, I'll kind of go back in history now. Yeah. It opened up over here. And it's been kind of not doing so hot ever since. So it could be an okay long-term hold if you want it. You think it can get back up here during alt season, that's a possibility. But just understand, like, you know, these guys are pretty arrogant bastards in order to like open up their position right way up here and value themselves like that. You saw the market reacted properly and just like took full advantage of this, right? If only when it opened up it was on all the exchanges, you could have made a lot of money on that one. What do you think Pi will be listed as to the price? Probably somewhere around $1, I'm thinking. Maybe 50 cents to $1. I don't think it's going to be something crazy high number. If it is, it'll probably go down pretty fast, like you just kind of said with ICP, because everybody will have been just holding it, and it'll kind of just crash after it gets unlocked, unless they give you access to a little bit of your Pi at once. You know, excuse me, Jesus. But yeah, not a lot, but enough. If you've been mining Pi for a while, you're going to be well rewarded for it. Yeah, it was made not by Harvard students, but Harvard professors. Yeah, it was made by some professors. Hey, Lewis, yeah, I heard about Coinbase pumping today off of that NFT news. Hey, G friend Lagrasso. Hey, Mike, I'm trying to stake a bunch of CRO coins, and you want to know if it's 16 cents or 18 or 17 cents is better? CRO. I've been talking so much. What do you call? This was a really nice rebound here. I mean, this looks like it wants to pop off here. This looks like it'll go. I think the 18-cent range would be fine. If you want to do two different stakes, you can do that as well. If you feel like it's going to come down a little bit more over the as Bitcoin continues to gain dominance here, right? Because most of the time it comes down, pops up, and it probably can come back down here. So it's really up to you. Personally, I'd be willing to wait till 17 cents around there, like somewhere close to like mid 17 cents range. But you know, the problem with that is if you do wait too long, it could just leave without you, right? So. Personally, I'd be waiting for the 17.5 range, but 18 cents is just fine too. Like if you're staking it, you know, it's not going to matter too much. That 5% is not going to matter at all too much. Hey, no worries, Jordan. Happy to help you out, my man. CNBC has an article about Coinbase customer service complaints on 10/12. Yeah, that's probably what I was looking for. Thanks, Nikki. Yeah, I have bad memory, and I have I have ADHD, so you may see me doing some weird like. I'm not a spazzer, but you get what I'm saying, right? I may be a little off sometimes. I don't really take my medication that much because I've kind of learned how to trade without medication. So when I use medication, my trading ability, I'm too hyper looking at everything, and I'm freaking out about everything I see on my screens. Like all the monitors, like no. Mm-mm. Oh hey Josh, happy to see you, my man. What do you think about Jasmine? What is Jasmine? Is that a coin here? Jasmine, look at this. 7 cents, doesn't look too bad. Popping up okay. Down 2% so far today. Let me go to the 4-hour chart. Looks a little weak short term here. It has not had a nice breakout. What was this breakout at? 458% profit. Now this is key FOMO levels here. Key FOMO levels. Just understand that now. It does look like it's taking a little bit of a breather here. If you wanted to take another bite of this, to be safe, I'd say you want to get back up here at this new breakout of when it breaks another all-time high here. Short term, this thing could come back down. What is this? About 0.68. But give it another 12 hours and check back up on it. If it's dropped down a little bit, you can take a small nibble opening position onto it, and then from there, kind of wait it out to see what happens. But just be careful of that 0.068 level as of support. But yeah, I mean, it's moved up a lot. Don't get me wrong, but yeah, this could continue to go up, especially if it has a lower market cap. I don't know the market cap, but if it looks okay, does it have a market cap here? No, it doesn't. Still be okay if it's a buying opportunity. Although I'd probably say this would be much more fun day trading than, you know. Excuse me. Hey, Reduce Sheep. I don't really care too much for Sheeb. I bought some. It's been treating me well. I sold some. I bought some back. I think it'll go up over the long term, but I'm not. I really have no idea what the company Sheeb is trying to do. I just knew it was going to pop up eventually, and I saw it trading in a channel. The only reason I bought Sheeb was for a longest time, Sheeb was trading on this channel. Like, see, try. And I was like, you know what? Let me take a small position down here. Because so far, it's kind of stuck going sideways. Let me see what can happen. It went up a little bit when Bitcoin started its rally, but then you saw it kind of trickled out. And then I told you guys when it actually broke out here, this is when you guys really wanted to buy. That way your money wouldn't be tied up, of course, in this kind of waiting game here. But me being me, I don't have the time to pay attention to that. Mostly because you never know if this is going to occur in the middle of the night when you're sleeping. So it broke out. That would be the key point to buy right there. Long term, I think it's going to do fine. It's going to go up a lot. It's going to crash hard. And then I recommend selling on that huge breakout whenever it happens on the next altcoin season. And then feel free to buy back in at a very, very much lower price. Kind of a lot of people do with Dogecoin here, right? And, you'll be much better off. But yeah, long term, I'd feel comfortable holding this for a long period of time. I just have no idea what the company of Sheeb is actually trying to do. All I know about them is that they want to be the Doge killer, so to speak, right? And we'll have to see how that is, right? Because right now, Sheeb has gone up a lot in value. Right now, Sheeb is currently number 17, and it's had some explosive growth. But if Dogecoin just starts going back up to 30 cents or 40 cents or 50 cents or whatever, it just starts booming again, well, this is going to automatically leave Sheeb in the dust. So if Sheeb really wants to accomplish that mission, it has to keep on pumping and pumping and pumping, which is a very hard thing for a coin to do after it's pumped so much, right? Bitcoin price chart is not moving. Do you mean ticker? Oh, yeah, I see what you're saying right here. Let's see which one is Bitcoin down here. There we go. Thanks for letting me know, my man. I have all that stuff stacked on top of each other, so I never notice it. And I have my Streamlabs in a very little tiny square, so it doesn't take up too much of my channel, or my screens. Hey, the Willis Scratcher. I heard Coinbase one user lost 1 million bucks, but only got back 500 bucks. Yeah, I mean, that's absolutely insane. I wouldn't. Yeah, that's not why we do that. Coinbase doesn't have really tough security though. Like if you go to Binance or you go to like have even Bidget. If I want to withdraw money out of Bidget, I have to have like 3 separate codes, and it's already a pain to get those codes in the first place. So I have to have an email code, right, which is the easiest to hack. Then you have to have a cell phone code, right, and then you have to have another 6-digit code that only I would know. It's not anywhere except for like my little notebook. That's how they would have to be able to withdraw money out of my Bidget account. Same with probably something like Binance and KuCoin and stuff like that. So these apps don't have the best security, and when it's gone, it's gone. I mean, they can try to give you money back, whatever, but sounds like you got $500 back and you lost $1 million. Wow, I mean, I feel so bad for the guy. Like, how could you not? You got scammed or one way or another, so or hacked, if you will, but. It's just a bad situation, and Coinbase isn't going to do anything to help the guy out. Hey, Legrasso, don't worry about it. There's always another time to make another trade. Don't feel like you have to rush a trade, or don't feel like if you missed it, you can go at a higher price than you want to. If that's the price you want, just wait, right? Just wait. And if it doesn't pan out, there's always another opportunity to stake some coins. Mr. Web Finance AMA, what is that? Does it not have a ticker? Oh, AMA right here. Okay. AMA. Did I do that right? AMA, yeah. I was just over here. Sorry. Okay. No, come on. Sorry, guys. I'm at 10. I'm guessing it just opened up or something? No, it's been around for long. Okay. That's a weird daily chart there. This would be okay for a swing trade going into the alt season here, but 21%. The day chart is so messed up. Market cap? No. Trading view? Non-trading view. Can't really give you too much here. Let me go the 1 month. Yeah, I have no idea what's going on with this one, man. None of the charts are showing me what's going on here. From what I saw on the yearly chart, though, this is okay for a swing play. If it's popped up for a little bit, just make sure you're buying a breakout and you're not getting too attached in the FOMO levels right there. Hey, NJ, having ADHD is like a superpower trading Bitcoin. What do you mean? That's pretty true, yeah. Well, I don't trade Bitcoin I trade Bitcoin, but my number one thing for trading is options. Like, well, actually, no, here. Bitcoin making a little bit of top. You guys should have known, like here, one of you guys asked me about a coin a few minutes ago here, CRO, I think it was. Yeah. I told you guys it looks like it wants to make a little bit of a run here. Whenever altcoin makes that shape, you can bet that Bitcoin's on the verge of making a little bit of a pop as well, right? But yeah, I trade options normally. It's just with the market being a little choppy, I've been much more hesitant about trading options. So normally, like now I've been talking a lot about crypto and whatnot. But yeah, so you see me like my plays like this with Tesla. I give you guys free option flow data. Is there anything else I have over here? Any other pictures? No. These are the Apple plays I showed you guys before, but ALB was a good one too. Yeah, I forgot about ALB. AMT was a good one too. But yeah, I normally trade. I normally do options. I prefer options over crypto. just because crypto is much longer term. Options are much more in, out over like a week period of time, and you make your money, you go home. Bitcoin, you do more day trades, and you hold for a longer period of time. So that's why I have more Bitcoin as my retirement portfolio than, in terms of just me buying stuff on the, how do I say this? You get what I'm saying. Let's see. Bitcoin will follow my sub count. Oh yeah. Oh, I haven't even popped it up yet. Yeah, I forgot to put that up. That now I adjusted it. Yeah. If you guys do want to subscribe, keep that counter going. I do appreciate that a lot. I need to put that count up in some of my other streams here. It goes up and down, ebbs and flows. Every now and then, get people up to like massive subscribe and they re-up subscribe. I don't know why they do it, but it's fun to watch. Let's see. Let's see, one of the other tickers is stuck again. I'm not concerned too much about the other ones that aren't Bitcoin or SV, like Bitcoin SV. Let's see. 168.28, there it goes. I just refreshed the page. Normally they refresh themselves every now and again. Once that's fine. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I don't get too worked about them too often. There we go. And then, what else do I got before here? Hey, Alden, excuse me. Hey, Mike, between Ethereum Classic and Ethereum, which one is the best to invest in? I prefer Ethereum. I think Ethereum is vastly undervalued from where it should be. Same with Ethereum Classic, but I think Ethereum Classic is more of an altcoin. I think in the future, Ethereum has the ability to overtake Bitcoin. As hard, like as crazy as that might sound, I think Ethereum really does have the opportunity to do that. Just because I could see Ethereum being much more mainstream. Right now, Bitcoin, there's so much. People hate it, people love it. People just kind of think Ethereum. Yeah, I could like Ethereum. And what they're doing is just better speeds, lower cost, more efficient. So I think Ethereum will win out by the end of, by the time we're all old. So Ethereum. Hey, enjoyed 300% on my Doge trade with 50x now. See. Now wait and see. Oh, there you go. There you go, my man. I need to pay this speeding ticket. Bitcoin, help me. See. Hey, Justin, DOT. Yeah, I haven't talked about DOT in a minute. All right. Still looks bullish. Looking good. Held up on support pretty well. Over the last few days, has not taken too much of a hit. Kind of went into the 20 moving average range on the daily. Looking to break out here sometime tomorrow. Possibly today, most likely tomorrow here. So, yeah, that looks perfectly fine to me. Let me pull this right here. I'm going to the 4-hour chart. There you go, right? Looking nice. Trend line's all... Oops, I did not mean to do that line there. Right there. Let me move this line right here. Actually, not going to use this as a level of resistance, actually. There we go. Right? So looking okay. Just be aware on the 4-hour chart, even though it did not close above it, yeah, it did not close. It did go up there for a little bit. So I'd be more confident buying this if it was managed to close above the line on the daily, not just the 4 hours. Because you see it happen on the 4 hours, whales come right back in to strike it down. So just be aware of that. I'd be more encouraged when it closes above the trend line on the daily, not just the 4 hour, the 3 hour, or whatever hour, 1 minute, whatever. The 4 hour, or the daily is what you want this to close above on. But yeah, DOT, overall, looking good. Thanks for asking me about that one. I haven't checked that one out in a minute. It's kind of nice, though. I haven't checked it out in a minute. The technical analysis was still holding up. Let's see right here. CIFR? Yeah, let me check it out for you very fast. Well, it's not on this charting software here, so what I have to do is I have to go here. And you're looking for CIFR. CIFR. No? Maybe CLFR? Nope. It's not short, my man. It might be too new of a coin. No worries, Justin. Happen to help you out. Let's see. Hey, bro, science AVAX. I can do that. Then I'm gonna have to take my dog out, head off to bed here. AVAX. Oh, I saw bounce today. That's nice to see right here. Sol's good. It actually recovered pretty nicely over the 20-day moving average as far as Sol's concerned. But yeah, Sol looks okay. If it wasn't able to hold above that, it was going to come down quite a bit. All right. What we're looking at now is AVAX. Broke down a while ago. Yeah, we saw that breakdown here. Still trading on this. I was able to hold. Yeah, I mean, yeah, okay. Held. Okay. Right now you can look at support being around $50.59, which is not too bad at the moment. You are running into a little bit of difficulties passing above this 50-day moving average here. On the 4-hour, wow, this thing has a lot of stuff to blow out. So this thing, one of the reasons it may be up 2%, while a lot of other stuff is down up only maybe like 1% or a little bit more. This thing is going to have a lot of volume here, a lot of pressure if it wants to blast through all these levels of resistance, which is all these moving averages. Like let's go to the 5 auto, looks fine. 15. See how much force it took just to get above the 200 here? That's not a lot of volume, but it's enough volume. 30-minute. Holding above the 20. We need to break above the 200. 45-minute. Still same there. 1 hour. Oh, this thing could definitely go up another leg. 1 hour you have to deal with the 50 here. Or 2 hours you have to deal with the 50. 3 hour deal with the 50. 4 hour deal with the 20, 50, and 200. So is this thing's going to have a nice little pop here. So over the next 2 days, I could expect this to come back up towards maybe the low 60s, maybe even the mid 60s if Bitcoin is able to actually have another big pop here. I can see that happening here for AVAX. Wouldn't be too bad. Let me go back over here. Put down the 5. All right, everybody. I'm going to hey, Justin, yeah, just look at my videos and you'll be able to see some educational content in there. Not as much as I would like, but definitely some stuff in there. All right, everybody, I will see you guys a little bit later. I have to go let my dog out. Thank you guys so much for watching the stream. If you guys want to ask any more questions, please consider subscribing. And you guys have moved over to the other stream right now. Thanks, everybody, and so sorry I have to go, but like I was supposed to leave at 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock. Thanks again, everybody. And guys, let's hope that Bitcoin can continue this positive upward movement despite what the shorts are trying to do to it. Thanks again, and have a awesome rest of your night.